Hello everyone, Sly Cooper 77 here, and yes, I am back, which means two things. One, you get to hear my beautiful, sensuous voice, but that's not why you're here. You're here for the news, ladies and gentlemen. And oh, Jesus Christ, what big news we got, or your god of choice. I am sorry to discriminate. Alright, first things first, we got a trailer from Gamescom. Gamescom, I don't even know how to describe Gamescom. Well, obviously it was bigger than E3 for Sly Cooper fans. E3, all we got was medieval England. Yippity doodah, you know, that's freaking great. But this, they gave us a whole new level, a whole new world, a whole new ancestor. They give us everything. I am so excited. I am screaming. I am sorry, but I am excited. First things first, I'm going to show you the trailer, and then I'm going to talk about it. So, trailer.
I'm a lot of things. Art lover, bon vivant, internationally famous master thief, but more than anything else, I'm part of a team. Bentley cracks codes.
Instant shortcut.
Murray cracks skulls.
That felt great!
And Carmelita, she cracks me up. The last member of our gang is the Thievius raccoonus. It holds my family history, and someone's making it disappear. We're gonna stop the person behind this, wherever and whenever they are.
PlayStation.
Okay, so obviously the ending was the worst effing part, okay? Now, at first I saw, like, did that say 2013? And I'm like, is this the Europe trailer? Please don't tell me this is the American trailer. And it was. So I was like, are you kidding me? Come on. Like, 2013. They told us fall for forever, and now it's, it got me mad. It got me pretty mad at first. But then they explained, but it's not Sanzaro's fault. It's Sony's fault because they decided on when to release it. And so they were like, well, we want them to have a bigger release, and also stuff like, this does make sense. In fall, there's such big title games, Call of Duty, Assassin's Creed, Halo 4, the list goes on, and it wouldn't compete, and they want to get the most sales out of it as possible. And it's going to be, now, the official thing is February 2013, which there's an article, which I believe I'll put in the description, or right there in front of you. But it pretty much explains why they chose that. So it makes sense, but also you're like, come on. I mean, the game is almost done. Like, it is honestly pretty much almost golden. They're just tweaking things, all right? So it's really good. I mean, I'm mad that I won't get the game quick, but it's also, they're still working on it. So that means they can make it better. And that, I honestly, from what I've seen, it doesn't have to get better. It's perfect, really. Oh, I'm so excited. The trailer looked amazing. You know, just like looking at Salim, he looked great. Sly's voice is as good as ever. Bentley looked great. Murray looked great. Everything just looked amazing. Okay. And now I'm gonna go. There's some gameplay, which I'll post the gameplay of. But there's also a full gameplay, but there's no sound. And what the hell is the point of that? So I'm gonna post that in the description. You can watch that if you want. But I'm gonna show you the parts that I've found that had sound in it, and I'm gonna go through some pictures with you right now. Okay. First one, we have Salim. I don't know what he's doing. But it gives a good look at Salim. You know, he's very old. There's another article. I don't know if I can find it, but if it is, it'll be in the description about how he is he's thinking of retirement basically, but Sly has to bring him out of retirement to help save the Cooper line. All right, so it's really interesting, all this stuff. Now, okay, so Salim looks really good. It looks very Arabic is basically the description I can think of. The beard and mustache look great. His animations look great. Everything that Sanzaro is doing is great. Great. Next one, we have Salim talking to a rat, which I'm gonna guess is his one of his friends. Okay, so he looks like he's hypnotized and he's trying to help him out. So yeah, I guess he's trying to get him to focus and actually talk to him, but I guess he's hypnotized so much that he can't talk. I keep saying the same things over and over again. Alright, in this one, you get a better look at the scenery. We got a bunch of books. No, they're not books. I think they're carpets and pillows. And there's a huge record player. Alright, see? Now, remember that for later on, okay? It's very important. As you can see, there's a computer over there. It's got some stuff. I don't know what that symbol is. It might be the villain symbol. I really can't tell. If you guys can tell me what it looks like, I'm going through this really quick. So, if you could, that'd be great. Please leave a comment. But yeah, as you can see, we get another good look at Salim. He looks really nice. Oh, and by the way, Salim's health bar in the trailer looks amazing. They tried to fit so many details in as they could, and it's so cool looking. I love it. And also, the thief costume, you have to see some of that. I don't know how he's pickpocketing with that, because it doesn't have a hook, but, you know, it's like a game. You don't worry about stuff like that, but it's really cool. I really like it. I love what they're doing. It's amazing. But let's keep going. This is really nice. Now, remember the record player. Keep it remembering. And as you can see, this is another angle of the record player hypnotizing the rat, and Salim is still trying to talk him out of it, I guess. But again, it looks very clean, very crisp. Here's another one of Salim. I guess he's climbing up of something. He's probably like, I came out of retirement for this. That's terrible Arabic impression, but still, you know, he's pretty mad that it's a nice cutscene. The cutscenes look really nice. I'm sorry I'm going by so fast, but there's so much that I sound really fast. But I'm just trying to get as much news as possible in such a short amount of time. Another one, we have some gameplay of Salim, alright? His cane looks incredible. It has so many cool curves. It just looks perfect for the time period. And just look at the scenery. It is beautiful. Like, I can't even tell you how good of a job they're working on this game. It's just so good. And another one of the moves that you saw in the trailer was him like riding on a sand tornado, which was really cool. But his main special ability, I believe, is called the Cobra Climb, which, as you can see, if he's trying to do that, he's gonna have to get around that. So I think it has to do something with that. There's no gameplay of Salim yet, but we have seen pictures of it, and I'm trying to see if there's anything about the Cobra Climb. Also, in the trailer, I just, again, running through everything, you saw there was a side-by-side. They were doing Salim, and the PS Vita looked kind of odd. That's like an X-ray Spectre, right? So basically what it does is it'll show you where collectibles are, which is super cool if you have the Vita. If not, you're like me, you have to do it the old-fashioned way, and if you get the PS3, which I will. I'm getting close, I'll be honest. If I'm working hard, and I should get it by the end of August. So, yeah. And I will try again for the demo. I'm trying to see how I'm going to record that, but I will try my best to get it out there for you guys. And I'm just as excited as you guys are. Okay, here's another picture. We see him. We see one of the flashlight guards, which is a mandrill, which is what Dr. M was. It's pretty much it's one of those. It's like a bamboo. It's kind of like it's a monkey. It's part of the monkey family, and it has a different colored face. Like, it has a red nose and a brown like bridge of its nose. It's pretty cool looking, you know. And you also see a lot of like how Salim, he's like patched up like you would usually see in Arabian Thief. They always have to have the patches, you know, and their poofy pants and everything. So it's really cool to see them putting that much detail and that much, and the shoes curve, you know. It's amazing. There's so much I could talk about, but there's so little amount of time I can talk about it. For instance, I'm at more than 8 minutes, but 8 minutes of speaking, okay? So I have to, again, so much news, so much little time. Here we have him climbing again, and again, how is he going to get around that? The Cobra Climb. Do I know what the Cobra Cam looks like? No. I'm sorry, I have a cough. He's going off some mechanism of some sort with cogs and all those like knives and everything. It's pretty cool looking, you know. And all the chings. It's just the details are incredible. Sorry, that's my phone going off. I apologize for that. Also, here's another one. Of course, if you're in Arabia, there's gotta be flying carpets. I mean, it's just, it's a given, you know. So it's really cool that we're gonna be flying carpets. It's probably one of his moves. It's so cool. Look at me, he's just going into peace mode, like flying away. That was a terrible singing, and whatever. At the point, keep moving. Get a better look at the mandrills. One of them's yawning, you know, the usual yawning. And then they turn off the flashlight, and you can walk by. Or fly by, for this matter. Here's another one of just regular Salim, just overlooking the whole area. Oh, here's another thing that I believe it was in an article. I don't know where I'm going to find these articles, but if they are in the description, good. But one of them was, okay, so he could, if Salim sees like, ooh, a collectible mask, I could go over, beat up the guards and get that, or I could keep with the mission. So you have these like things, you can actually go two ways with that. You can try and fight the guards and get around them and get the mask, or you could just go towards the mission. So it's really cool that you can do these kinds of things. It's not exactly like, oh, if you take the mask, oh, something bad will happen and then that changes the whole story. No, but it's like you have choices still. So it's really cool that they're incorporating stuff like that. Here's another good one of Sly trying to talk to the rat. I think at this point, Bentley. There's another thing. Dear God, there's so much news. I'm gonna put a description. They had Bentley hacking, and it was like classic Bentley hacking. Like he was going around shooting stuff, and there's so much. Oh my God, the graphics. They look amazing. I don't even know how to describe it. It looks like Tron. It is incredible, and there's so much new stuff they have. I can't even describe how amazing they've done with this game in such a short amount of time. But check it out. It's in the description. Again, no sound. I don't know what the hell is with this no sound thing. But it's also at the end of the 22 minutes, so you get to see the whole thing. But there's no sound on that, but you'll get to read the cutscenes. I'll also give you some other bits of gameplay that you can actually hear all of it. That'll be in the descriptions as well. Or I'll put videos out of them. I'll probably do the videos, but still. Okay, now, okay, let's go to the next picture. Here we have Bentley, not Bentley. Murray is behind this wall, and he can't get past, and he's talking to Sly. It's part of the mission, so it's really cool that you get to see a nice, oh my God, I can't speak. Close up of Sly, and you get to see Murray. It's really cool. Oh, and you also get to see Murray gameplay. So that's really nice in the gameplay. And here's a good close up of Murray. He still has that one tooth. He's got the belt. He's got the fists. It's really cool looking. Yeah, I just love it. And here's another one. They are trying to sneak over to the rat, and a trap sets, and it doesn't turn out well for the Cooper gang, now does it? So that's that. Another picture we have sorry. We have Sly in the thief costume where he can slow down time, and obviously there's a lot of gold everywhere. Now the story behind this is Sinbad's legendary goblet. All right, and Bentley tells him this, and it was retrieved by Henriette Cooper in the year 1616. So if he stole it now, it could change numbers of the timeline. He could not even become a thief, you know? Tons of stuff like that. So he had this game, they really have to think through all this kinds of things. So it's really interesting. And here's some more. You get to see him trying to get across. You have to slow down the barrels to jump across. In that one barrel, it'll explode if you go near it. So there's so many factors and so many cool things. Oh, I can't even speak about in this short amount of time. And here's some more. Here's some Murray gameplay. You get to see the stomp move is back. He's throwing some lizards around. You know, it's just, oh my God, I can't speak so much good things in such short amount of time. I've already been speaking for 13 minutes. God knows how long the actual video will be. But it's amazing. Oh my God, it's incredible. And here's another shot. It's a similar thing. The water, incredible. The flowing water, incredible. It's just beautiful. He has to slow down time, jump across, get to the other side. That sort of thing. That's why I have to be quick. Okay, now we're starting to get close to the end. All right. Here's a great shot of this like underground cave area. Slime. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. That's as quick as I can get. Now, here's some character models that are interesting. First one, we got El Jefe, the badass tiger. You get to see a good close-up of how he changed. You know, we got some. You get to see how cool he looks. He looks so clean and crisp, and he's just perfect in every way. All right, here's a good look of Salim. He looks really cool. He's purple. He just looks perfect. I don't. So little time, so many things to say. It's amazing. All right, that's basically it. Now, here's where the super cool stuff happens. Oh, if you didn't think that was cool, oh my God, you have no idea what's coming next. Now, this, my friends, is Miss Decibel, or believed to be Miss Decibel. Now, if you focus on her arm, she has stripes, just like El Jefe does. So she is a boss character. She is a main villain. She's an elephant, and from you can tell she's obsessed with music. Okay, she has a trumpet stuck in her snout, not her snout, trunk. She has a baton. She's obviously obsessed with music, hence the record player. So I believe some people don't agree with my theory, but let's put it this way. If you look at the facts, it's like 99.99% I'm right. Not to be mean. Oh, and one more thing. I also have to give a shout out to GamerLord107. He's one of the admins on the Sly Cooper 4-Stevens time page, like in the description. He always keeps me up to date. Dude, did you see the news? I'm like, yes. Thank you for reminding me. I have to put a video up. Thank you so much for this. And I have to give him a shout out because he helps me out so much, and he just keeps me up to date with all this stuff, and it helps me a lot, and I have to thank him so much. Miss Decibel looks really. She looks like she's gonna be one of those characters that are like. She's gonna be like, oh, she doesn't look that tough, but then she'll turn to like, oh, you wouldn't want to hurt me, would you? She's like, oh, I'm gonna kill you. You know, like I think she's a really strict music teacher, and she got kicked out or whatever. That's my theory. Now, this is Grizzle B, yo. You know, just this this guy is freaking hilarious looking. He looks like a Dimitri kind of guy. He's got the stripes. You know, he looks a lot. He's again probably the main villain. You can see the belt. Those are two of the villain symbols, like what the league symbols are. Now, I believe personally, the Black Knight, Black Tyrant, whatever you call him. Oh my God, 60 minutes is actually okay. If you ever seen Robin Hood, or at least like the Disney version, you know, with like the Fox Robin Hood, he reminds me of like a King John type. He's gonna be like one of those. He's like, oh, I want to rule, but he's a coward, and he's just, but he'll still fight you, but he won't but he needs other people to protect him. So the Black Knight is probably his head of security, and you have to take him out first. That's what my guess is, and pretty much he's just in control. That's pretty much it. He's all about bling. He's just like, I'm the king. And at the end, you beat him up pretty easily and be like, oh, don't hurt me. And then the Black Knight will probably come in and try and attack him. He's definitely not the brains, but he is the boss, is what I'm saying. He's the dumb, stupid guy that's in head of charge because he's got a lot of money, but he has other people doing this work. Like the Black Knight's probably really good with the electronics and stuff like that. That's what my guess is. That, or maybe he may act stupid, but he really is smart. Maybe I really don't know. But maybe he's not even in medieval England. I'm just saying that because look at the crown, look at this scepter. It just points to medieval England. But if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I believe that personally, that is my theory, and I may be right, I may be wrong. You know, that's post your theories in the description about where you think Miss Decibel and Grizzle B are gonna be. And if you're wondering where I got those names, I asked the same question when I saw it on the page. When they clicked on save file for picture, it came up at the file name. So it's like 99.99% sure that it's Grizzleby and Miss Decibel, which are really cool names. Some people are like, they don't look too villainous. They are perfect for Sly Cooper, and that's another thing. If you just took a shot of Dimitri, you'd be like, what's so good about him, you know? But again, then you have to realize him and understand him. If you took a picture, just a picture of Don Octavio, like opera, who cares about opera? Lion opera? That doesn't make sense. You know, you have to understand the stories. You know, the also, what's his name? The Black Baron. You wouldn't get any fear from him. Oh, okay, he's a Black Baron. But if you get the picture, or LaFouille, any of them, you just say, oh, that's stupid. But then you understand their characters, and they make so much more sense. And that's the thing. The story makes them scary, not how they look. Remember that. So I think that's everything. I don't. Oh, one more thing. I remember. Now, there's been a lot of controversy over this, okay? People have found one of the pictures, okay, this one, and they keep freezing at one of the points, and they see an owl in the background. This is the best picture I could find of it. That'll describe. And in one of the gameplays, they say it's moving. And they say it's Clockwerk, which, if it's Clockwerk, I don't. Maybe it's just me, but maybe it's an Easter egg, or maybe it's part of the story. I don't know. It's probably, if you play Portal 2, it's kind of like Wheatley. You'll see him every once in a while and then shoot back, and it's like, oh, what's Wheatley doing? Maybe it's like that. But maybe that's what it's looked like, because it's very early. You know, I don't know if he became mechanical yet. Maybe only parts of him are mechanical. I don't know. It just looks. I think people are drawing too much conclusions to it. Now, it probably is Clockwerk. Probably is, but I wouldn't draw that many conclusions to a moving owl in the background. But you look at it, and it looks like Clockwerk. You know, look at it. It's red eyes, blue owl. It all points to it. So I get where people are coming from, but I don't want to jump to conclusions. All right. But it probably is Clockwerk, and I guarantee you it's Clockwerk. But I don't think we should be taking something like, oh my god, I saw a wing move in the background. It's Clockwerk. You have to relax and just say, okay, maybe it was just a giant bird, you know, just flapping in the background. But I guarantee you it is Clockwerk. I bet you it is. I bet $5 right now that means it's Clockwerk. I'd bet you $5. But I don't want to jump that big of a conclusion to something that moves in the background, you know? But it is probably Clockwerk. But you get, I hope you get what I'm trying to say, because I feel like it just doesn't make sense. But okay, yeah, I hope you understand that. I'm sorry for confusing you people, but I think that's it. Let's see. I talked about the articles. Hopefully they're there. Slide forward / season time page. Oh, Second Flames podcast reached 1,000 likes. Thanks, hopefully, to you guys. Articles. I'm gonna post 2 of the gameplay videos. They might be linked there if they were there, and then I'm gonna try and post the 2 that I can actually get. The one part's missing. I'm gonna post the 12-minute long one that has all of it. That's what I'm gonna do. Post a 12-minute one, and then I'm also gonna post well, actually, the link will be for the full one. IGN also has a very HD version of the hacking. I'll link you to that. Let's slide forward to these. I'm sorry. It's been a very long video. I have so much news. I think that's everything. I'm pretty sure. If I missed anything, they'll be in the description. They'll be in the links. Hope you guys liked this video. I hope you guys liked everything. Hope you guys are excited for Thieves in Time coming out February 2013. Hope you liked everything. I hope I'm not missing anything. I keep saying I hope I didn't miss anything. Hope you guys liked this video. I'm really sorry if I missed anything. They'll be in the description. Dear God, I can't stop making this video. I'll tell you guys later. Okay, bye.